Plaintiffs Rhonda Heaver and her daughter Samantha say Samantha dated the defendant for 2 years, and they have a child together. Samantha claims the defendant would rather smoke pot than be there for their daughter, and they're suing today for attorney fees and emotional distress. Defendant Elliot Snowden admits that he smokes pot every once in a while, but Rhonda is the drug addict whose children were taken away from her after she got high on bath salts in front of them. Elliot insists he is not a deadbeat dad, and he's countersuing for emotional distress.
Start with you.
Okay. I met Elliot in 2011. We dated for 2 years. We had a daughter in September of 2012. Elliot has not been present barely at all in our daughter's life.
Why do you think that is?
Well, he likes to smoke pot, he likes to drink, goes out, parties all night.
She does too, Honor.
Do you smoke pot and drink?
No, sir, I do not.
They've actually lost
I don't
their kids
have
4
time
times to
raising
drugs.
a toddler.
Hold on. You don't have time?
No, sir.
Okay. What else you want me to know?
Okay, Your Honor, we tried to patch things up. We tried to make it work throughout the beginning of Sophia's life. He cheated on me with multiple women.
Those are lies?
When did you break up?
We broke up May of 2013, shortly after Mother's Day.
That was the second breakup, Your Honor. The first breakup was when Sophia was 2 months old. I worked 10-hour shift. Elliot was working a 4-hour shift. I asked him before he went to work that when he got home, could he let Samantha take a nap?
He lived with you?
Yes. Yes, Samantha and her baby lived with me, and I allowed Elliot to live with me through her pregnancy. I asked him to let her take a nap because she hadn't slept in about 2 days because he wasn't helping with the baby. When I came home after my 10-hour shift, he was asleep in her bedroom. When I asked Samantha why, she said because he came home from work late, stoned again. I went in there and confronted him, and he got upset because, you know, he being called out on his BS, and proceeded to pack all of his stuff and leave.
All right, let me hear from you.
Your Honor, they're trying to make me look like I'm a deadbeat father, which I'm really not. You know, I smoke pot every now and then on the occasion. I don't smoke pot in front of my children. I've never lost my children. They've lost their kids 4 times to drugs, 3 times in Heber Springs, Arkansas. Rhonda has.
That is a lie, Your
That is
Honor.
not.
Ma'am?
One time I
Well,
gave...
it's not a lie. It's not a lie.
I have not lost
It's not
them
a
4
lie,
times.
ma'am. That's
gave
enough, ma'am. That's
custody.
enough. What you said is a lie, not what he said. Go ahead, sir. What else you want me to know?
The last time they've lost their children, it was in Foxborough Inn. They were on bath salts, and a lot of bath salts.
Bath salts.
Yes, the
Like
synthetic
what
drug.
the teenagers use to get high off of.
Yes, sir. Right in front of their kids.
Your Honor, I admit that I am an addict. I have been clean almost 3 years. I went back to school. I
was clean for 5 years and got back on it.
From college with my bachelor's degree in
Did you
psychology.
get back on it since then?
No, sir. I plan on being a substance abuse counselor. I work closely with a rehabilitation center there in my hometown where
All
I
right.
speak.
And you tell me all the things you've done about pot, since
Right.
that's where we wanted to go. Remember, that's where your daughter led off, about him smoking pot.
Right.
When you're getting high off something out the bathtub.
That was two.
Like the kids do. So let's
I was
leave
in
this
recovery.
alone, ma'am. In fact, you had your children taken from you
I
for
gave
doing
my
it. That's
children away.
enough, ma'am. That's enough. What are the attorney fees for, ma'am?
I filed for child support in February. He immediately responded. I got served with joint custody papers that he wanted joint custody of our daughter, and he wanted to be the custodial parent. He stated that the reason why he wanted that was because I was denying him visitation of his child. Also, after I filed for child support, he began blowing up my Facebook with very harassful and derogatory messages, cussing me out. I have those
About
here
what?
now. Because he was mad that I was going after him for child support.
Nothing about denying him access
No,
to the
sir, if you would like
child.
to see them, I have them right here. Your Honor.
No, I don't need to see them.
Okay.
All right, so nothing about the child?
No, sir.
All right. And the claim that was filed in February, what has been the result? Did you win?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, we came to a mutual agreement.
If you would let me talk.
Okay, who has the papers? Who has the papers where it indicates who won?
I got
We do not have those papers right now, Your
Why not?
Honor. Because we have come to mediation between each other, and we have agreed, but it is still in the works of being signed off by the judge.
No, you don't have an agreement then.
Okay.
Because the judge could say, I don't think this is fair to either party, or the judge could say, I know you came to this mediation agreement, but I'm not going to sign off on this mediation. He doesn't have to. So it's not over. And sir, let me hear your side about suing for joint custody. Why did you do that? Had you paid any child support before filing for joint custody?
Yes, I mean, I would help pay for diapers. I would, when they asked me to, I would watch Sophia. So when they got their kids from Arkansas,
That is
they
a
could go
lie.
to Silverdale City. But it's not a lie. You can see my bank account stub, which I brought them.
It's going to show me
Show the-
diapers.
I wish I
them.
did.
It's going to show me papers for diapers.
Yeah, I have documents. I just didn't bring it.
For diapers.
Oh, right.
For diapers.
have checks.
For diapers.
That's
For
all
diapers,
he.
food.
That's what I'm waiting for you to tell
Yes.
me something
No.
else.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is not funny. You got this grin on your face. Have you paid any substantial monthly child support, sir? Other than giving money here and there. That's not child support.
No, Your Honor.
When did you move out?
Like 2012. I don't remember.
All
the
right.
date.
Why haven't you paid child support since then?
I do now. I never
When did
paid.
you start?
I never paid child support. We were still off and on. I
It's
helped
court
out.
ordered.
You're talking about they're trying to make it seem as if you're a deadbeat. You are. When I ask you about child support, you say, well, I bought diapers. When did you begin paying a stable monthly amount for child support?
In February.
So I would call you a deadbeat also. You don't pay your child support. And then the first thing you do is file a claim instead of paying. Why'd you do that?
She never let me see her. So if I like when I did see her, I would give her money. I would help her out. We'd go to Walmart, we'd buy diapers and all that.
Here you go again.
I'm just saying, diapers, food, clothes.
When did you move out?
Like 2012. I don't remember.
All
the
right,
date.
why haven't you paid child support since then?
I do now. I never
When did
paid.
you start?
I never paid child support. We were still off and on. I
It's
helped
court
out.
ordered.
You're talking about they're trying to make it seem as if you're a deadbeat. You are.
Defendant Elliot Snowden is being sued by his ex-girlfriend and her mother, who claim Elliot is a deadbeat dad, and he would rather smoke pot than be a father.
Your counterclaim is for $1,500, sir. For what?
She never let me see my daughter on unsupervised. It always under supervision. They have to be in the room. It has to be within their house. It has to be with certain times.
Did she tell you why?
Nope.
You didn't bother to ask?
Oh, I tried.
You tried to ask.
I said, can I take Sophia to park? Can I take Sophia to go see her family here in town?
And what would she say?
She said no. Not today. We're busy.
She'd give you an excuse each time.
Every time. Always an excuse.
That's a lie.
Your Honor,
Yes.
can I please back myself up on this one? There have been several times where I've asked him to come be with the child by himself, and he has not once wanted to engage in this. Mother's Day of 2013, I asked him to come watch Sophia so that me and my mother could go on a Mother's Day outing. When I came home, my father was in the house with the child, and he was sleeping in my bed because he said he had to go to work. And then my father, after Elliot had left my home, continued to tell me that he had been sleeping for 4 hours, and that my father had to take care of Sophia while he slept. And that gave him a perfect opportunity to spend all day with his child.
Did you all
And
mention all this in mediation? Did you, for example, mention that he was only doing this to get out of
Get
paying
out of child support.
You mentioned
Yes,
that?
sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Your Honor.
why did you agree? Why didn't you say then, I'm not going to agree to this unless you agree to pay for my attorney fees? That should have been a part of this mediation.
I did not know I could do that, Your Honor.
But I have no agreement. The judge hasn't signed off, so your case isn't over. So you don't get attorney fees because your case isn't over. What did you want to say lastly, ma'am?
I just wanted to say that the reason that I'm a plaintiff in this as well is because, like I said, she is 17 and I'm her mother. And he knew that Samantha would not be able to afford an attorney. He knew that he would make me do it. And he knew that he could throw my past up at me, even though I've changed and he hasn't. And he knew that I asked
How do you
him not
know
to
he
do
still
that.
smokes pot periodically?
Oh, because of the picture that
All right.
he sent us.
And how does that compare to smoking bath salts? Have a good day, ma'am. Have a good day. Both your cases are dismissed. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You know I'm a good mother. You know I'm a good grandmother. You know I love them more than my world. You need to man up.
I have. Why do you think I have to hire a lawyer to see my daughter?
Because you didn't want to pay child support.
That is
That's
not at
why.
all.
I have nothing to say to you.